Hey, what's happening, YouTube community? Well, it's been a interesting week. Uh, my grandkids moving back with my daughter for a little bit. They're getting ready to buy a house, so well, I'm kind of glad that they're buying a house. But yeah, it's been a little hectic. So I did get some bench time in, so I've gotten pretty far with the '55 Chevy AMT pickup, and has a lot of fitment issues, but I never really do what the model says too much anyway. It needs to be polished out again because my hands have been all over it. So I'll show you how far I am so far. Whoa, I almost knocked that thing off. So my hands are in the way, sorry guys. But here you go. The paint was Tamiya paint with a 2K clear coat, and I polished it once, but again, it needs to be touched up just a little bit. It's got some areas that I want to go over. Here's the bed. I wood grain the bed. That's plastic, by the way. You can tell. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get some of this light off there. There you go. And then I bare metal foiled the rails. And I painted around. Can I get my finger in here? Like in here, like it's been rhino lined a little bit, or what they call that other stuff, Zolatone, or was that what they called that? The windows suck to fit in this model kit. Seems like every kit I pick up right now, the windows barely fit, and it's got lint and stuff all over this thing. So I'm trying to figure out where the camera is. There it is. There you go. See? I get a pointer, it's probably easier. See all the lint. But yeah, I blackened out the grill because it's got a lot of black kind of accents to it. So the chrome grill would have been way too chromy. So I kept the bumpers chrome and the bezels chrome because it does have some other chrome trim to it. I lowered it so the stance is down. Let me take it off here real quick. I'll show you guys the stance of this truck. I think the stance came out perfect. So that's what I love the most about this. This is as low as I can go because it's almost on the cross member. And I lowered it so low that the rear end of the truck is almost on the bed. So, I mean, it's pretty low. Inside, I'll see if I can get the seat belts and some interior. It's pretty basic, but I did do like photo etched doorknobs, and I raised them a little bit so they look like they can roll. Let's get the shifter there all painted white, and I did the steering wheel the same color as the truck with some off-white accents, whitish tan. Yeah, I did that. Let me see if I can put it up here again. So you guys seen the stance. Those wheels came out of my parts box, which I'm glad I ran into them because they really fit the truck. Really like the wheels on this thing. I got a lot of compliments on here. I was gonna stick some Zimmerman wheels on here, but I was like, well, I like these, and he was pretty busy, so they came a little late, so I started building the truck, and I think I got the wheels, and I never cut the bed out to fit his wheels in there. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna use these. And they look really good. So yeah, that's what I like. And another thing I built for it was a window cooler. I thought that was kind of retro, kind of cool. So yeah, came out pretty good. I'm thinking I might leave these door handles the same color as the truck. I don't know what I want to do with them yet. It'd be real easy just to put bare metal foil on them. And I don't know if I want to keep them the color of the truck just to keep it nice, and I don't know, like maybe they painted the door handles with the truck or something. I don't know. I think it came out pretty smoking. This truck came out pretty good considering all the fit issues I've had with it. Mainly the windows, man. The windows, and I ain't gonna put the exhaust probably from this truck on there. They just look like crap. So I got to figure out the exhaust. There's a lot of things I haven't done to it yet. That's the reason why I haven't really opened the hood. But let me take the hood off here. So I just started on this thing. I put the MSD box in there. I got wires hanging. I just put the coil on and built a bracket for it. Let me see if I can get to focus in. Yeah, there you go. I put wires on it. That carb was in my parts box. I don't even know what kind of carb it is, to tell you the truth. I just thought it fit the manifold. So I still got a lot of wiring to do. I got linkage to put in. I think I might run a fuel rail on this instead of just running hoses and stuff, fuel lines. Put a braided radiator hose on there. I still got to paint a couple things on the firewall. I sanded the firewall down, took out the old wiring. Same thing to the fender wells. The inside made them look clean like the truck. Came out pretty good. It's hard to shoot a video in here because I don't have my lighting right. There you go. I'm not really hiding nothing on you guys. I'm just having a bad video time here. There you go. There's how the paint came out. Pretty clean. Needs to be finely waxed a little bit. A little fine waxing. Yeah. That came out pretty good. I like it. Underneath, it's not even close to done yet, so let me see. I'll just shoot a quick video of underneath it. So I don't have the drive shaft in. Somebody commented before, you don't have a drive shaft in there. Because I'm not done yet. I had to cut the leaf springs down on this. I got a lot to do underneath this thing. So yeah, there's a lot to do underneath it. But it's coming out like I planned. There you go. There you go. Should I take it off here so you can see the stance, like with some lighting in there? There, I love the stance on this truck. So anyway, so I didn't make this video just to show you the truck. I actually made the video to show you something else. Maybe give you guys a tip. Maybe make you guys' building way better. I know that I've wired this thing with these electrical tweezers. Look how fine they are. And they're pretty darn cheap. I mean, you can pick something up, it doesn't fall out. I mean, you can pick up just, I mean, almost, that's paint. I mean, I can barely see anything. But anyway, this has become like a workhorse in my arsenal. So I don't know if you guys want to order some. That's what they are. And I ordered a whole thing of them, and comes with different ones: straight ones, bent ones, slightly bent ones, slightly straight ones, thicker, hooked ones. Comes with a bunch of different ones. So all this for, I think it was 20 bucks, I think is what I gave for that. And I think, man, it's well worth it. I usually wire these things and fight them until I get the wires all ran in the looms. But I did it one time with them. So, I mean, they work really good, and it was quick. I did it fast with those. I mean, so that's become a pretty strong piece of my arsenal. So I mean, I won't go back to anything else now. So, but another thing is people comment on my paint jobs, and I've done a lot of research, and I have, I bounce ideas off of Cal all the time. Cal's a good painter too. But I mean, you can't really beat 2K clear. I mean that's rule number one, and I've tried to do it on the cheap, and you just, I mean, it's still cheap compared to everything else, but you can't beat 2K clear. So I mean, the paint, I didn't use 2K on that, and I'm not as happy as I am with this. I mean, you can tell the difference. But what makes a nice paint job is the finish. If you can't finish the model correctly with polishing it out and stuff, and that's what I use, and it'll make a world of difference. And you got to use the right clear for you. I mean, that's just part of it, you know. So there's right there. I mean, that's my secret, guys. I mean, it's right there. So another part of my arsenal is this. I mean, I don't know if you guys use this, but man, I use it on small chrome pieces, and it just shows depth, man. I mean, it's good. And a long time ago, and this is another thing I use, these sponge type sandpaper for polishing it out. That really makes a difference. A long time ago, Classic Plastic 101 introduced me to this, and I use this on every single model. And it's apple barrel, it's water based, it's something I use all the time for little touch up stuff. But there you go. So I wanted to give you guys a couple tips and showed you what I picked up, and it real, if you guys can spare $20, it's gonna change a lot of the way you build things. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video pretty soon, because we're at the 12-minute mark, and I don't want to bore you guys to death, but I just wanted to show you what I was excited about, and maybe give you guys a building tip or so. Maybe I'll do some tips and stuff on my channel, you know. So, but I think this is the end of the video. I want to get to finishing this motor. I got linkage and everything else to do on this motor, so this is my favorite part of the build. So, all right, you guys take care, and thank you for watching. Bye.